The person who chose the movie is unfortunately not here, but that's okay. He might show up later. So now we are about to watch Leprechaun. Now, before we begin, what do any of you know anything about this film?
Not really anything.
Well, basically, from what I've heard, what they're about is they're all about a leprechaun played by Wicket the Ewok from Return of the Jedi. And he's trying to get his gold. Like, that's his main motivation. He'll do anything to get it, and he'll check everywhere. In the sequel, he goes to New York. In the third movie, he goes to Los Angeles. In the fourth movie, he goes to space. In the fifth movie, he goes to the hood. In the sixth movie, he goes to the hood again. And in the seventh movie, he's not the same leprechaun. He's like one of the weird crawlers from The Descent. And in the new movie, it's about Jennifer Aniston's character's daughter or something. So already the leprechaun has showed up. That's Jennifer Aniston, by the way. She was married to Brad Pitt, then Brad Pitt cheated on her. Then Brad Pitt married Angelina Jolie, then Brad Pitt cheated on her.
Just like the old saying, if he will cheat for you, if he will cheat for you, he will cheat on you, you know?
Right. I'm not realizing, are they seriously saying that four-leaf clover was there for that long? It never moved?
That four-leaf clover, it was green, right?
I mean, yeah, though I'm assuming that there's been a time skip.
Wouldn't it have, like, dried out, or did I, like, miss something?
I mean, it might be a magical four-leaf clover, but who knows?
I mean, yeah, it looks like something was, like, a gust of wind comes by, that thing is gone, you know? Like, let something fall in the corner, that thing is gone.
Splash some paint around.
Yeah, that leprechaun has, like, really bad luck.
How ironic.
I don't know if that one is Jennifer Aniston because I've never watched Friends.
No, that looks like Jennifer Aniston.
What do you know her from, Nick? Hey, Ryan.
My sister watched a lot of Friends.
Are they married, or is that supposed to be his daughter? Like, what's going on here?
I mean, he looks so much older than her.
But at the same time, they look like they're the same age.
Yeah, like, she's an adult. Like, she looks like an adult, but she acts like a teenager.
How about that? That do it?
No. But maybe you said you were sorry, you know, it might.
Is that her arc? It's gonna be that, like, oh, money isn't the most important thing.
Maybe. She does seem kind of superficial. Yeah, if this is a horror movie, she gonna either get killed or get somebody killed. And it's probably the latter.
From what I've heard, like, in the newest movie, like, her daughter is the main character.
The new movie, the daughter would be the same as her, you know?
Maybe.
Like, the same character, you know, even though mothers and daughters are typically very different. Nah.
I'm curious as to who's in, like, Leprechaun in the Hood. Like, who's in that movie? That guy looks like Kevin Bacon.
Carry
Isn't there really
Bacon.
such thing as the game 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon?
I've never heard of that game.
I only have heard of it because of the Glove and Boots video of like how to throw like the ultimate party or whatever it was.
I mean,
One
it
of
is
the
a
things
kind
that they said to make a party better was Mario said to make a meat cake. Because he said that nobody really likes cake, but everyone likes meat, so make a meat cake. I'm done talking now. What's blue and smells like red paint?
Blue paint.
Yes.
Why, I'm a leprechaun. A shoemaker by trade.
Oh, I should have said that with the mic on. I said roll
Yours
credits.
could use a shine.
I hate CinemaSins. I'm sorry. I mean, most people know
Have you
that,
seen
but
a crock of gold
But that
lying
doesn't
around?
have to apply to CinemaSins.
Tell me, or I'll bite your ear off, and I'll make a boot out of it.
now keep in mind, if this guy just said, "I don't know where your f***ing gold is," you just burst out of a crate. How should I know? Like, what would he have done? Would he have just been like, "Oh, okay"?
Okay, just in case.
I better go with you.
That is like the weakest looking stick I've ever seen. So even if there was a leprechaun down there, the leprechaun would win.
Wait for me.
Right, that stick looks dry. Just dry, man.
Wait.
And they bringing a kid down there too. What the? Okay.
I mean, they don't believe him, but I'm now wondering, like, why would the leprechaun hide himself like that?
I mean, from what I get, he's locked in there. So
I know,
wait,
but he released himself from the crate, and his only goal is to find his gold.
That's true.
And if that's what if I was in the situation, I'm like, I need my gold, I just ask everybody who is in the room, where's my gold?
Is he trapped in the house or something?
He was trapped in that crate for only 10 years, but now he's fine.
So wait, he saw a leprechaun. He's scared of the leprechaun. Why is he back down there? And why is he letting the kid go back down there? Like, I know you can't stop the two adults, but like the kid.
I mean, they don't believe him. Like, they think that he just saw like an animal or something, and that he's crazy.
I know, but like, he saw something terrifying down there. He can at least tell the kid, like, hey, yo, let the adults check it out.
I mean, I guess they would have just been like, no, it's fine, the kid can come down.
Yeah, but it seems like he's in charge of that kid, you know? So he should have some authority over him.
You know, I feel like the Kevin Bacon guy is more responsible for the child.
Come on, kid. Come on, kid, kid, kid. Ah! What? What? I can't bit me. Oh my God.
Pressure on it.
Oh my God.
Does the leprechaun want its gold, or is it just screwing with them? Like, what is its motive? Oh God, the budget of this movie was only $900,000.
Is that a lot?
No, not really. It's a pretty low budget.
You really reckon that coin might have come from a leprechaun?
I love the frame that it just paused on.
Okay, we'll come back to.
Oh, he just threw the bike over there. I thought the leprechaun was about to try running him over with the bike. I feel like this is similar to other franchises where the first one is much more dumbed down than the later ones.
If you replace the leprechaun with like a raccoon or something like that, nothing would really change.
So we'd have an immortal raccoon who wants its gold.
I mean, he doesn't even pursue the gold that much. He attacks people.
I mean,
like,
I guess maybe he just enjoys attacking people as well.
Yeah. He's not well written.
Do you get it?
Ozzy, will you cut it out with that stupid bell?
How many times has this type of scare been in a movie? It's like, stop doing that thing, and it cuts back and he's not doing anything. I think like one of the first times I remember that type of scare is in the episode of SpongeBob with the hash-slinging slasher.
Now I'm thinking about SpongeBob eating his own severed arms as popcorn.
That was one of the strangest visual gags in that show. I love the frame we paused on here. Hang on, I'm going to take a screenshot of it. It's perfect. This is a short movie, by the way. It's only an hour and a half.
I mean, hey, if you can't make your movie good, at least make it short.
I feel like this is similar to Willy's Wonderland, where it's not meant to be good.
Finally,
I love the frames that it's lacking on my screen. It looks so funny for some reason. Like Ozzy's face, it's part like disinterest, but it's also just heaven. Not realizing, is their company called Three Guys That Paint? Okay, that's a neat little vehicle he has. What? No way! He just knocked over a truck with that.
No, not knocked it over. Flipped it. Flipped a truck with that.
Reminds me of that bit in the Blues Brothers 2000 where one of them drops a bunch of nails and it causes a car to flip.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of in like Batman '89, like Batman's in the Batwing, he's like shooting all these things at the Joker, and he's missing.
The
And
Joker,
the Joker
shoots one
pulls
shot
out
and
this
he crashes.
ridiculously long gun and shoots him out of the sky.
So he could speak normally.
Yeah, he can imitate other people's voices. He did that at the beginning of the movie as well.
Ah. It just kind of seems like a cop-out, you know?
Alright, now I'm gonna have to make this whole tighter.
Like the guy seems too overpowered at this point.
I mean, so far, what are his powers? He can give people heart attacks. Actually, he might have just poisoned the tea. He can speak other people's voices.
Yes.
He can get his limbs back.
Yes.
But his
He has
weakness-
magic, right?
His weakness is a 4-leaf clover.
Yes.
What about the gold in the old rusty car?
But he has magic. And that's pretty much like
Never mind.
a get out of jail free, right?
I mean, maybe, but they did set up his powers.
Just tell me about the gold.
Aww.
Okay, in the water bucket, right? Right, just
That was like a weird sitcom wipe that just happened. I just found out that Ice-T is in Leprechaun in the Hood.
Of course he would. Anything with hood, who do you call? Ice-T. Especially in the 90s.
Ice-T. This was the year 2000, so who else would be in it?
Yeah.
Nobody I know of except Ice-T.
Maybe Ice Cube.
Maybe.
Ice-T or Ice Cube.
I think Ice Cube just started to be famous around that time. He was in the movie Friday. Have you seen Friday?
He was in Friday. He was in Boys in the Hood too.
Oh yeah, he was in Boys in the Hood. Well, okay, I guess he can do that now.
The powers are returning.
For some reason, I'm really charmed by that face he just made. Like, yeah.
Sounds like
Now wondering, what does he do with his gold? Does he just like have it for himself? Okay, so according to the rules, he needs all of his gold.
But then he attacked the other guy. And wasn't he saying things like, oh, nobody takes the Leprechaun's gold and things like that?
I don't know. I guess maybe he was offended by the guy. This might be the only slasher villain that we actually see teleport. Or is it a slasher villain or just a regular villain? I'm wondering if like the gold is just an excuse he has.
It might as well. Because I swear, when he attacked the guy, he was like, oh, it's not cool to take a Leprechaun's gold. So he knew like the guy had it.
Maybe. This movie is somewhat well paced, I guess. It's going by pretty quickly.
Yeah. I can give it that.
do you need a hand?
Okay, that's a Nightmare on Elm Street reference, I'm pretty sure.
How was he able to do that?
I think I know.
I don't know. This might be like that Captain Marvel thing where they just pull powers out of their.
Old man Grady's is in a rest home at the end of town. He had a stroke about 10 years ago.
Oh, that guy didn't die! Crap! Yep. Old man's
I
been
didn't
telling
let Ollie pass the
Leprechaun
coin or
weakness.
something like that.
Oh.
That just happened.
Yeah, I guess this movie just runs on Roger Rabbit logic now.
So,
Oh
Is
my
there any-
god, the camera just morphed into a Dutch angle.
And it also highlighted Jennifer Aniston's quite a bit, didn't it?
Oh, I
yeah,
wasn't paying attention to
dude.
that, but I guess I'll have to look at it again when I'm editing this video. So,
It kind of looked like that, like there were folks.
I mean, some
There
people
was
said,
no point of that Dutch angle, was there?
I don't know. It's just being pretentious. It's like, ooh.
I've had cousins that swallowed coins, and like, the coins didn't break down, you know?
Oh.
So I imagine like,
Well, I once swallowed grass. And I don't mean grass like drugs, like literal grass.
Grass is indigestible. Wait, that's not true.
Oh, he's in a wheelchair. Hey,
you know what? Why not?
yeah.
Why not?
I'm gonna guess and say that, like Saw and Final Destination and Wrong Turn, the first film is not nearly as crazy as the later ones.
Yeah, you know? I think with the first film, you kind of have to prove yourself. so you put your best foot forward. And then the other one, you kind of like expect to have an audience, so you don't have to try as hard.
Yeah, I think more proof of that is that, again, in the fourth movie, he goes to space.
He goes to space.
Why does he go to space? I'm now wondering.
Probably money. Probably money, you know?
Have you ever actually found a four-leaf clover before?
No, and I've looked and it's annoying.
When I was in first grade, I found a four-leaf clover. And that was the one time in my life I actually did it. If the Leprechaun just had a little bit more sense, he could, like, I don't know, imitate the president, have all the gold just delivered to his current location or something like that.
Who was the president in 1993?
Bill Clinton? Question mark?
It was either Bill Clinton or, like, Ronald Reagan.
No, he was like the 70s or 80s. Bush, maybe?
I'm looking it up.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Like, it'd be one thing if they were doing like a POV of like the Leprechaun, but there would be times where like the camera's like behind the Leprechaun and like her butt would be like center. I don't know.
Bill Clinton and George Bush were the president in 1993.
You've lost your faith. You gotta believe. Got to.
All right, here, look, I believe.
When did this turn to the Polar Express?
Just now. Was that the first one that had a believe message?
I don't care. It's the one I thought of.
I want to make a meme out of the scene where Tom Hanks's character just like hears the little boy say, "I'm looking for a girl," and he goes,
Hey, we all!
"Oh, he's gonna like wrap up the." Imagine your friend being stabbed and you're like, "I'll save you. Hang on."
Fuck you, Lucky Charms.
Let's be honest. I'd say you'd say that too. The poster for Leprechaun Returns shows him coming out of a well, so I'm now wondering if it's a direct sequel to the original, ignoring him going to space in the hood. Whoa.
Anyway.
Oh, he's gonna light him on fire! Oh my god! Whoa! How does he come back after that?
Wait, does gasoline explode?
I don't think so. I mean, it depends on how much he put in there.
Yeah, but I know gasoline is like flammable, but I don't know if it's like explosive, right?
Curse this well that we so
Oh, he's still alive down there.
I find the magic that breaks.
You gotta have that sequel, Teddy. You gotta have that sequel.
Yeah, alright, what? Yeah, I'm gonna stop this thing. Give me a second. Alright, so what did we all think of Leprechaun?
It was dumb.
It was dumb. You know what? I had fun watching the movie because like we were ragging on it. But if I like went to a theater and paid money for that, I would be mad.
Okay, here's the thing. I can't tell if this movie was just trying to be like stupid, campy, like Evil Dead type horror movie, and I haven't seen the Evil Dead movies, but I think I know what they're like. Or if this was trying to be a legitimate, like serious horror movie.
Yeah,
if it's the latter,
this isn't trying to be serious, Nick. I'm pretty.
If it's the latter, then it fails spectacularly because I can't take it seriously in the slightest.
Yeah, I think it's just supposed to be. I mean, the music kind of makes it feel like it's supposed to be a more serious movie, but it sort of feels like in the same level tone as Child's Play, where it's both goofy, but there's also with some creepy moments. But I don't remember any specifically scary moments in that movie. It's just kind of dumb.
This not only was this too stupid, just to be taken seriously, but it wasn't even really scary.
It wasn't. I mean, the thing is small. We know the thing is small.
No.
The older thing can teleport.
And in fact, it gets repetitive after a while because, of course, he's just going to pop out of nowhere, and it's either that or there's just going to be a dead body or something.
I mean, Like there was this point where like the guy shot the raccoon, and they had him just flip over, and I laughed. I laughed at that. He is not scary. He's just not. Leprechaun in the Hood, man.
Why is he in the hood? Like, what's he doing there?
Because, like, you know, the Hood as a genre was popular.
I mean, I guess it was in the year 2000, so it's like, just put the Leprechaun in there. What else was popular around that time? Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, they were popular. Leprechaun meets the Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen.
They probably couldn't afford, or maybe weren't willing to pay for like Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. Like with the Hood, they could just throw in some like cheap stereotypes and boom, there's a movie.
Well, he went to the Hood twice, so I'm now wondering, like, is the same character in both of those movies?
I'll say this: between that and I'm gonna be honest, like the Jigsaw puppet.
Yeah.
These like villains from horror movies, like even though Saw was technically a good movie, like I said, yeah, it's a good movie. That's not for me.
Right.
And between all of those, like I just don't find them scary. Like, but then like you want scary to show me something like, I don't know, my own personal little baby's ice cream sleep paralysis demon.
Like the little baby's ice cream. Do you have anything else to say about Leprechaun, or should I stop the recording?
No, that's pretty much it.
All right. I'm going to stop the recording. Leprechaun is dumb.